topic is bioluminescence. Bio means living and luminescence means emitting light. So the phenomenon or the production and emission of light by any living being is called luminescence. So the deep sea fishes, fireflies and and certain insects like the glowworm are called or are said to be bioluminescent. Light always passes through straight line. That is why light is called as light rays. See, in this experiment, all the holes of the CD are aligned in one line. Now let's see what will happen if we will remove one CD. Can you still see the CD? Or the light? I don't think so. No. This is because light travels in straight line. So we cannot see the CD. Okay? Only we can see, if you will see, there is no light. Again, if you will align the CD, then you can see clearly the line. So, see this one? No light, light. This happened only because light travels in a straight line. So, if it doesn't travels in or you can say that it cannot bend since it travels in the same line. So, when the three holes of the CDs are aligned together, we can see the light source. Otherwise, we won't see the light source. Okay. Know about the objects. Now, there are three kinds of objects: transparent objects, translucent objects and opaque objects. Let's know more about them. So, if you will see this water, so you can see completely what's down there. So, the water is transparent. If you will see this oil, can you see? It is also not allowing, you see, the light to pass down completely. So it is translucent, and if you will see, nothing can be seen from the back side of this cup. So this is opaque. Now let's see the definition. The objects which allows light to pass through them are called transparent objects. So what will happen? See, the light is completely passing, or you can see from here, you can see the light passing. So it is a transparent object. See the translucent object. The objects which allow partial amount of light to pass through it are known as translucent object, like butter paper. Or if you will see this oil, see, and let me put my mobile behind this oil, and what you will see from down there, something is there, some light is there, but what is kept, it is not clear, if you will see. So such objects which allow lights to pass partially are called as translucent objects. So if I will see this cup and I'll keep my mobile with light, can you see the mobile? Obviously no. So such objects which blocks the path of light, if I remove everything, you can see the light is coming from this side, the light is coming from the opposite side, but not from this side. So it is blocking the way of light. So such objects are called as opaque objects. Opaque objects always cast a dark shadow. You can see the dark shadow. Now see Moni. Moni also has a shadow. So all the opaque objects form a shadow. You also form a shadow. It is nothing but a dark patch on the ground with the boundaries of the object. Okay, so the shadow doesn't have any eyes, nose or ears. It only shows the boundary. Your shadow is also like your boundary. Let's understand what happens here. When the object, any opaque object, blocks the path of light, there is resulting a black patch. This black patch is called a shadow. Okay, so let's understand this with the help of again the example of my cup. Okay, so now what I am doing, I am again putting the torch light. Okay, and let's put this torch light. So what is happening here? If you will see there is a shadow. Or if I'll put my hand like this, okay, so there will be shadow behind my hand. So let's see that. See, my hand is also an opaque object, and I am doing what? Blocking the path of light. My body is an opaque object. So you can see the shadow. Can you see the shadow? My hand is only seen. There is no representation of any lines as my hand shows originally. Only the boundaries can be seen. No color of the hands is seen. Okay, so there is a perfect black spot on the opposite side of my hand, wherever my hand is interrupting the light. You can see that. Now can you see? We can use shadows to play. See, now it's a cobra. So now it's a bulldog. Can you see? Now it's a deer. So we can use shadows for playing different kinds of games also. See again. See. So from the periods onwards, shadow is used for creating recreational stuffs, okay, and stories for the small children in this way.